Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing The Boys. This is Season 1, Episode 3, titled Get Some. And before we start the video, you have a little something to tell all the nice people out there about why you're looking the way you are right now. Yeah.
As you can see, I look like a cross between Casper the Friendly Ghost and the Tin Man. And it's because tomorrow, the 23rd of February, is something called Fastelavn in Denmark. So it's basically our original trick-or-treat day.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact specifics about it, but you go trick-or-treating and you dress up in a costume. And
yeah, it doesn't have to be scary or anything.
Exactly.
It can be anything. Yeah, but it's a carnival.
And and I just wanted to make a carnival look for that for my Instagram page. So that's why I'm halfway through it and look like the Tin Man, because nothing has come together yet. So
yes,
please bear with me.
Yeah. And this was the only time that you could really do it, or the only night that you could do it. So it had to be together with the reactions and everything. So that's why.
Yeah.
But the first two episodes, we really enjoyed them so far. It's been a lot of fun just getting introduced to these characters in this very fucked up world of asshole superheroes and corporations and everything. So we're very excited for what's to come. Do you have anything you want to get into?
On upstairs neighbors are being upstairs neighbors, and
again,
if you hear any noise, it's probably that or the washing machine. So
one of those two.
Yeah.
So it's some noisy potential today. Either way, you can of course always check out our full-length reactions for The Boys and all the other shows that we are doing on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. Well, let's jump into this one.
Oh, delish.
Covered in blood again and other stuff.
Feces and...
Yeah, as someone said in the comments, it would be very smelly, this... Oh!
Oh, sorry. It's not funny.
You're gonna have to scrap down the whole place.
Sorry about all the... don't be stupid. You did us a favor.
What?
Well, ridding them of that asshole.
You are perhaps in a state of shock, mon ami.
Huey, you just ass-bombed America, sweetheart. You can't just piss off.
Ass-bombed.
I need to go home.
French will go with you.
Wait, what? No.
Either he goes with you, or I break your legs.
Easy choice.
Where are you gonna stash at Homelander can't find it?
Oh.
Yeah. But we can slow the cunt down a bit.
Oh, just gonna make it really difficult for him to find it.
Yeah.
Hello. Please sit.
Oh, she's gonna get, a reprimand because of what she did.
The date rape girl, the victim, she saw that video on YouTube and she came forward to thank
Okay,
you.
so now it's all
She
right.
could not have been more effusive.
It is fantastic.
Yep.
You're pulling through the roof. This is Seth and Evan from marketing. They have some brilliant ideas on how to capitalize on all the buzz.
So weird.
Gentlemen.
Okay. Poor girl gets knocked around, something fierce, kicked while she's down.
So what does she do? Does she cry in her milk? Does she quit?
No way.
She adapts. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
And hello, Starlight.
No! Are you fucking...
I can't wear that.
What? Why not?
It's just,
Degrading?
Yeah.
it's not me.
I designed Homelander's suit. This isn't my first rodeo.
You're wrong. It's bold, it's brave, it's feminist.
How is that feminist?
Empowering. It says you're confident in your own skin and you're
Then why isn't Homelander walking around in fucking underwear?
It tells a story of what you're going through.
How exactly do you know what I'm going through? Exactly. It's my body.
Yeah.
I have the right to choose how much of it I show. That is true. You do. You just won't be doing it in the 7. Unless it is wrapped in that.
Fuck being a part of the Seven then. Seriously. Get rid of all that shit. Not like that. Don't check it out on... Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Oh, hey.
Look at the... You've... Yeah. Sorry about this. I've been meaning to clean up the soup stuff for a while now, so...
I spoke to Dr. Feldman.
I'm a pediatrician.
He's still your doctor. And he's given me the name of someone you can talk to, help you, get back to normal.
There's no normal.
You can say that again.
I've never told you how much I hate sitting on that couch staring at the TV like we're already dead.
Oh, God.
How much I fucking hate pizza rolls.
Now, you love pizza rolls.
When I was 7! I am not 7. I'm sorry.
My father was a bipolar. He tried to smother me with a Hello Kitty duvet.
That's different than what Huey's going through. That's not... No.
That's abuse, my friend.
It's family problems, but like on a whole other level. It's totally different. Prison.
Didn't I tell you we take turns at the pawn?
Nice.
Oh, hell. I'm actually making progress with these boys.
Yeah, so I can see.
God fucking damn it.
If I'm gonna make a difference, I just feel more comfortable doing it on a smaller scale. I'm a motherfucker with a heart. Whereas you're just a motherfucker.
All right.
Funny you should mention making a difference. Because we just dusted a soup.
Bullshit.
Translucent.
So does that mean you're in?
Come on, you lime-sucking smartass. How the hell did you do it?
Well...
Are you bringing Frenchie back? Because I can't work with that motherfucker.
Frenchie, no, I ain't seen him in years.
Now that the military bill is out of committee, corporate wants to sell the shit out of it. Yes. They do.
He does not like that baby.
Remember when you want to be in the red cage?
You take care of your baby, and I'll take care of mine.
Mr. Edgar wrote those personally. So if you want to go to 82 and take it up with him, be my guest.
Mr. Edgar.
Don't hurt the baby. Seriously. It's so cute. Don't do it.
If he's gonna, like...
Who do you think I am? Some double O week?
Yelling motherfucker!
That wasn't my fault, huh?
Who is Mallory?
All right, look, both of you, knock it on the head now!
Rickrolled.
Yeah.
How you doing, baby? Oh, I forgot to marinate the tilapia. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Baby, you're right. I love you too.
He's a sweetheart.
That's like you and me.
Fuck all of y'all, okay? Who's this guy?
The new lad, Huey. Huey, mother's milk.
That's a nickname?
No, my mother actually named me Mother's Milk.
Did she?
So we got a French whore and a Stephen fucking Hawking. Good job, Richard.
Stephen fucking Hawking, who dusted the soup.
Hello, man. We're with Bryman Audio Visual. We got the new router. This is Huey. I'm Gary.
Wait a minute.
Oh, well, your manager did. He's upgrading the whole building.
What's her power again? It's okay.
The computer's right over here if you need it.
So she's an
Let me know if you guys need anything else.
actress.
Is that the D-list thing?
You gonna high fuck that old thing? Let's go.
Ooh, excuse me, but
He doesn't remember him at all.
Please say he doesn't.
you want an autograph or something?
He does not remember him at all. You ran through his fucking girlfriend. Dipshit.
He was probably high or something.
Our meter's running out. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Excuse us, brother.
Yeah.
Thankless job, just getting beat up by soups every day. Oh, I'm interested in like getting to know more about her actually, because we don't know if she's a bad person or not. Like really.
I'll be right there.
Right, sit tight. I'm just saying a missing team member is more important than A-Train's insipid race.
There's no need for that.
God damn it.
Huh? Oh. What were you expecting?
Now you got blood.
That was my color.
I need to do the thing.
The thing?
Okay.
It's a good boy.
Why are you watching this? So that's the thing. Okay. The foot thing.
Last time's not gonna happen again.
I'm under control, okay?
That's what happened?
You ran through a girl, baby.
Yeah.
It's not.
I told you it was high.
Control.
That's why he was acting so weird.
If we get a bit, can you work it out?
Well, I can run some tests, of course. But there's no way of knowing unless I try some myself.
Amazing idea.
Bitch, we burn it.
Okay. I hope he fucking loses.
Felt kind of good.
Yeah.
It's written all over your face, Huey.
When I had the detonator in my hand, I felt like a rush.
Everything comes with a price.
Yeah, don't lose yourself, man.
The last thing I ever said to Robin was, "Don't you ever besmirch Billy Joel." And I gotta live with that shit for the rest of my life.
How are you supposed to know that was going to be the last thing? Could have been way worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jeff.
Well, yeah, it's going to chafe like hell, I'm sure, so. Take
And
care.
at that speed, you're gonna get flaming nipples.
Take care of those nipples. Oh. Starlight. Poor thing.
Thank you for
Black.
coming. It's nice.
Black Noir, sorry, yeah.
So, black?
Yeah, it's
Are you
fucking
cute?
ridiculous
Is
name.
it okay if I get a selfie? You really dress the part. It's your old uniform, but I'm saving it for the new one.
No, don't do that. Just keep the old one.
You're too young for that, sweetie.
Hey, Starlight! Show us your tits!
Starlight, I need a minute.
I want to punch that woman in her face. I'm sorry, she annoys me so much.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
How did we ever break up?
Mind if we not crack open that tawdry little chapter?
You and me, we're different. Together forever.
Okay.
That's fucking creepy, dude. Jesus. He's got his own brand of headphones or something. A for A-Train instead of B for Beats.
Yeah.
Guess he beat Dr. Dre to it.
Don't.
Annie? Annie, hi.
Huey? From the bench?
You're Starlight. That's... How did I not realize that?
Fucking hell, Huey. You
No Starlight.
Fucking hell.
I know you're you and everything, but if you ever just wanted to,
talk,
you know, get,
Would you like my number?
yeah, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
Do I call you or do I just commit a crime?
Young gun in town, ready to rock the show. You all
He
right?
just went and took some.
Yeah.
He's got it on his fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
What is she doing?
I'm out of here. I'll check in later.
Where the hell are you going?
Maybe he actually does have a heart.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I was thinking maybe he was gonna try and get it from her instead. The V.
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay, what the fuck's gonna happen here? And what's he gonna fuck? He's just.
Why are you?
Why are you looking at him?
Oh yeah, the bag. He saw the bag. So yeah, he's going for her to get her. You know, get it from her.
Yeah, mother's milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little slow.
I don't really know her. Just,
Got a number.
met on a park bench.
You get a number? Huey?
Yeah. Got it.
Don't-
You're not gonna hurt her.
Don't.
She hasn't done anything wrong.
Well, you know me. I'm always in the game, but I'm too fast to catch. I'm open to offers though later.
Yeah. Nothing will fuck you up like heartbreak.
Oh.
Oh, and in the oh no, ew.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see her. What's her powers? Oh, she's strong as fuck.
Fucking hell.
You said it. She's been at it for an hour. You see that red case over there? I've been around long enough to know a fix kit when I see one.
Mm-hmm.
And she told A-Train that V's a slippery slope.
That's her ability.
Ah, okay. Pop claw.
It's a little Wolverine kinda.
Hey, Popka.
Mr. Lutz, house call?
I'm just here for the rent.
There is a world where we could come to an understanding.
Interfere. I think maybe she's yeah.
Ugh.
Oh shit! That's some way to fucking die.
She didn't notice?
You let that guy die. He was dead already.
That's bullshit.
Whatever the price, you'll pay it. Right?
Hmm.
Very good friend of mine.
It was a porpoise. A fucking porpoise found us at the bottom of the harbor. What can't I see through?
Zinc, Homelander.
Correct. And what's the box made of? Deep?
Zinc.
Zinc.
Correct. Again.
Coming for you.
Whoever it was, they just declared war.
Yep. How about that? So that was episode 3. Get some. Yes, it's just this train just keeps on rolling, and yeah, no pun intended at all. But yes, it's it keeps on going and going and getting more and more fucking bonkers and ridiculous along the way, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying every minute of it so far. It's yeah, and now they got a little further in their little anti-superhero scheme here, and they're zoning in on this V drug, this drug that the soups are using. We've only seen A-Train and then now Popclaw, sorry, not Poplock, Popclaw using the drug, and it enhances them, or it enhances their powers and makes them totally zany. So that's what happened with A-Train when he ran through Robin, and it was, in retrospect, pretty clear that he was like on something.
Mm-hmm.
He was affected by something. So yeah, how did you enjoy this one?
I did.
Mm?
Mm.
Yeah.
I think there was some. I love how it all feels so absurd somehow. It's so grotesque and yeah, and because it's served with this very dark humor, and
Yeah.
it's we're Danes, so of course we are suckers for very dark humor.
Yes, that's our jam.
Yeah, exactly. So well, yeah, I even said at one point I was laughing. I was laughing when we saw like translucent, like his under.
Yeah, when they found the piece of him. Yeah.
I don't know why it was so funny, but it was the absurdity of it all, I guess.
Yes.
And I just found it, yeah, so funny, and well, I shouldn't laugh at it, but I couldn't.
No, but
couldn't stop. It was just.
It is the very dark humor and the absurdity of it all that there's so much of in this show, and that's something that we really like and really enjoy, and it makes us laugh even though it's situations where you shouldn't be laughing, but that's what's so brilliant about it, is that it'll make you like you can't do anything but laugh because it's just so fucked up. And there was a lot of that in this one as well, with them cleaning Translucent up, and especially also that scene with Popclaw killing that guy by sitting on him, and you know, that's a totally fucked up way to die, man. That is so absurd, and the ways that she just squished the brains out of his skull, it's. Yeah. But because of the situation and how it went down, it's still, it is funny. It's just in such an absurd way. Yeah. But they got something on her now, so hopefully maybe she's gonna help them and tell them about the drug, or it's probably not gonna be as easy as all that. They're gonna have to persuade her in some way. Maybe she's just gonna start fighting them, and that's the start of the next episode, and something's gonna go wrong. Yeah, so that whole thing that's interesting. And yeah, then we got also a lot more with Starlight in this one, and the repercussions of what she did, which wasn't really. It had a whole different repercussion. What she did. Instead of like getting a reprimand and maybe almost getting fired, she just got upgraded to a new suit, and they're gonna focus their attention on her and her character and everything, and trying to it's just a load of fucking bullshit they're trying to sell her, and just about, no, it's very feminine, and it's very taking control of your own body, and no, it's not. It's just like just very small amount of clothes because that's what people like to see, and they want that reaction from people with that, like that one guy yelling, "Hey, show your titties, oh, Starlight!" Oh. That's what they want, because that's there's more money in sex and making the superheroes look sexy, even though like Homelander's not running around in fucking underwear.
No, but he's got
very tight.
No, he's yeah, of course that, but
bulgy.
he's also
Yes.
He's stuffing.
Yeah. There is still some selling it with you know, some sort of sex, or you know that, yeah. But it's not as bad as, you know, running around in almost no clothes at all and showing everything off like that. And even Maeve, we got a bit more into her character, that she's not totally, you know, at ease here in this situation either, especially around Homelander.
Yeah, I think he almost directly threatened her that if she was ever going to find another guy, then because he was going for the neck area, and he was it's like I see what people say when they say he's a psychopath. Well, he's very clearly a psychopath, like a grade A psychopath, like serial killer.
If I don't get things the way I want, like if I don't, I'll just...
Yeah, but now he just has he has an alibi, or he has like an excuse to actually kill people. It's great, huh?
Oh yeah, because he's a superhero.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He's going out
so
to save people.
That's why he's also he's getting so thrilled by killing people, and he loves. I think he might even get off on himself.
Get off on killing people.
And also just himself and like threatening people and that control, that power.
Yeah.
That whole thing, and you can just see. I think the reason why Maeve is not really taking his shit any longer is because she's afraid of him. Of course, everybody's afraid of him, but like she's
she can still be more honest to him than most, but that's mainly because he wants there to be some sort of connection between the two. He wants those, like he kept saying that you and I are different than the others, and I like you more than the others. So I think there's something there, and she don't really want to mess with that because she want to stay on his good side, that's probably wise, but she's still like really fed up with how he just takes control of every situation, and he like shows up when it's like it's her job to take that guy out, or she wanted to take him in alive, but he just shows up, takes control of the situation, and just kills the guy because I couldn't help myself.
And then he's also like, yeah, but I just gave you a lot of publicity because I came here. It's like, well, I need this as well. You can just
making it sound like he did her a favor or something.
Yeah, and he's just, as I said, like grade A psychopath.
He's horrible.
And I think the reason why she's, of course she wants to stay on his good side, but she's also aware that if she's treading just a little bit beside the beaten path, almost, he's going nuts on her. And I think she's scared shitless, but she's also like, I can't stay in this relationship because I will probably get killed one way or the other. And she's just trying the best that she can, and maybe she's even guarded herself with this numbness almost. We talked about this, like she's very
she's probably gotten numb to a lot of the stuff that's going on because
she has to.
She can't change it, and if she wants to stay in the same position and she doesn't want to risk anything, she has to go along with certain things and the stuff that's going on, because what I'm getting from her is that she might actually be one of those people where if she got the chance to do something about this whole corporation and the way things are going now, that or she might be able to see the absurdities, and she can see how this is probably not the best thing that's going on, but she's not doing anything about it out of fear for her own life or herself and her position. But maybe if someone like the butcher or something approached her and was able to tell her, like, there's a way out of this, and we're trying to expose all the corruption, then maybe she would. But it would take a lot of convincing.
We still don't know if she's doing bad stuff. We know that a lot of the others are doing bad stuff.
Yes.
But we don't know exactly about her. If she's been... she seems a bit... of course, and then you can say by a... what's it called? She's just...
guilty by accomplice?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we don't know exactly if she's as bad as the others. And of course, there's always a lot of different ways you can look at stuff. But this is just, I don't know. I don't want to draw any conclusions about her just now.
Not yet. We don't know enough of her, enough about her to draw any sort of conclusions. But it's interesting to think about her role in all of this, at least. And then there's another one of the seven that we don't really know anything about yet as well, and that is Black Noir.
Black.
Black, because we've only gotten a few scenes with him, and this one he was just pretty much in the background, or he was like just in a few scenes. He's not saying anything, so we gotta learn something about the guy at some point, right? So we still need some more information about these soups and what exactly they're doing and who's really bad and who's really, because now we've got, if it's like a scale, we got a scale of superheroes. We got Homelander in the one end as the like really fucking like he's the worst. And then we could probably say Starlight is the other end of the spectrum in the scale. So all the others, where are they in between those two? Are they some of them closer to Starlight or closer to Homelander? Like, what are we dealing with? And speaking of Homelander, by the way, just real quick, he does not like that baby, Stillwell's baby, at all. Do we need to be afraid for that poor child? Or
I think so. I think so.
Shit, like, will he? Like, he has no qualms about hurting a baby. Probably not. I just. If he's gonna do that, then holy shit, that's dark. That's real dark if it comes to that. But yeah, besides that, A-Train is still in the 7 because he won that fucking race because he juiced up with the compound V for the steroids for soups. And then what else happened? The Deep. He found translucent because they were. At the start of the episode, Billy the Butcher, he was a bit like, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not really gonna hide it. So, and we didn't really know what he meant by that, but we found out that he, of course, wanted Homelander to find this at some point. He just wanted to slow him down a little bit by putting it in this case where he couldn't see it. It was
made of zinc.
Made of zinc, yes.
So perhaps that's his kryptonite.
Maybe, or maybe he just can't, his X-ray vision just
but
doesn't
usually
help.
when you're talking about X-ray, I would say you can see past lead.
Yeah.
So that's just, it's just...
At least, this was zinc, and that's why he couldn't spot it immediately, but eventually the Deep, or a friend of his, found it.
It was a fucking box.
Yeah. And so they know about translucent, and they know that someone is coming for them, and that's kind of where it ended in this one. So now they are prepared for something, and Billy obviously wanted them to know that someone's coming for them, and maybe like that's gonna make them panic a little bit, make them more sloppy. I don't know what he was hoping for there, or if it was just to fuck with them, and because of like he wants them to know that he's coming for them. But plus, he was also just like staring at Homelander during the race. What?
So he wants his cover blown, or what?
That's risky, Billy. That's really fucking risky. Just staring at like Homelander like that. Whew.
We also got introduced to a new character called Mother's Milk.
Oh yeah, fucking yes, of course, Mother's Milk. I like that character.
Yeah, he's very.
He's actually
very apt.
Yes, and very in tune with his with what's going on and the people around him, and he's like, I think he's a really good addition to the crew because Huey definitely needs someone there to be more like, hey, buddy. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're willing to put everything on the line? Because so far, Frenchie and Billy, they've just been pushing Huey to do shit. And they haven't really been too, thoughtful of they haven't really been thinking of like, what might this do to Huey and his, and him as a person. And it is doing something.
Yeah, and he's but of course he's been working with I don't know what they're called, but prisoners, inmates, young inmates, I think.
Yes.
So he's got a lot of experience talking to young people, and he knows how to put himself in a position of authority. He knows how to put people in their place, like.
Yeah. He has a lot of authority as a person,
and he can put people in their place, and of course they just go into they start attacking each other just when he's looking away again. But that's not the point. He's got some. He knows how to talk to, especially young people, people with some sort of hardships. at least.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Been through some shit. Yeah.
yeah, and he seems like a good guy, and it seems like every one of these actually have some sort of there's a reason why they want to bring the soups down, and we don't exactly know the reason yet.
No,
but there's definitely something there. We knew something about someone called Becca.
Yes.
So probably that's what's it called? Butcher's girlfriend or daughter or someone he cared about, clearly, that was screwed up in some way by the soups or the vault company.
Yeah, there's some emotional baggage there, at least, maybe in kind of like what Huey is going through, and this is the start of Huey's journey to
become one of them.
Become one of them, and they've already been through what he has been through and lost someone, it seems, and there was definitely something about, what was it? Something with the Mallory thing, the Mallory incident. Something really went wrong there, where Mother's Milk kind of blamed Frenchie for something,
and
that's
Frenchie does not really think it's his fault. Of
No.
course we don't know what happened, so
no, but
never...
it felt like it seemed like he was like, how dare you blame me for this? This is not my fault. It might have been something where he tried to do the right thing, Frenchie, and something went wrong, or you can imagine something like that, where and then that clearly created a rift between those two, but at least they are able to work together in this one, now that they know it's possible to kill some of these soups.
Yeah, and Huey kind of ran away from home.
Shit.
And it's just, that was heartbreaking. I was very close to crying, because I think, we said it before, but Simon Pegg cannot do anything wrong. And it's just so hard when, of course he's playing a character, but that character is he's so, I don't know, oblivious almost.
Innocent.
Yeah, very innocent. And it's just so hard to watch him just, he's just trying his best to be a father, even though he has no idea what's going on.
No.
And I can't, if some of you have seen The End of the Fucking World, James' father is, I don't know why, but I felt he was kind of like the same person. He's like completely oblivious to this boy that's James, that his
and
boy,
what he's going through.
Yeah, exactly, and all of his feelings, and he's
What's
of course
actually,
he wants to do what he thinks is best for James, or in this case for Huey. And I don't know, it's just he's not trying. It's not he's really trying, but he's definitely not necessarily meeting that person and seeing that person for being that person. Like it's like he's stuck on Huey being 7 years old.
He's very much, a clueless but very worried, very well-meaning father, and very typical case of that, because he doesn't really know what's going on, and it's not, maybe it is somehow, like, a part of it is probably also his fault for maybe not seeing that he needs to connect with his kid a little bit more, but he thought that they were connecting. He thought things were fine because they were doing what they always did, or what they've always been doing as father and son. They watch the telly together and they eat
pizza
rolls because that's what they've been doing, and he's never complained, Huey, probably because we know that Huey, before all of this went down, he wasn't the type who really complained. He just went along with stuff.
Pushover, yeah.
He was kind of a pushover, so he probably never really said anything to his father about all this stuff that's going on inside of him. And this might even be the first thing that his dad even hears about it. First time he hears about it, and he's just like, I had no idea you were this unhappy, and I don't even, I have no idea, no clue what to do about it. I just want to make you happy. And I just thought that I thought you were in one place and something happened, and with the girlfriend and everything, and but I try to make you happy, but there's so much other stuff that's related to it, and it's bringing up so much stuff in Huey that his father probably has never seen before, and it's just it's heartbreaking
really
to watch
heartbreaking,
something like that when two people who obviously, like, of course they love each other, they're father and son, but when something goes wrong with the communication there, and it creates a rift, and when you know that they only want the best for each other, but
And Starlight and Huey kind of met and talked a little bit more, and he found out that she was actually Starlight, and he got her number, and now I'm fearing so much for her, like, because Billy was kind of asking for her number, so maybe they wanted it as an in to the 7, and I'm just like, please don't fuck her up. She's too good to fuck up. Please.
Huey needs to say something to them, because you could see, and he probably hasn't said anything, because they didn't know, obviously, that Huey and Annie, they talked before. So to them, she's probably just another soup, and
she's one of the 7, so she needs to.
She recently got into the 7, so she's probably, if you knew nothing about her, which they don't, she's probably as bad as the rest of them.
Yeah.
But Huey knows that she isn't, or at least he hopes. He can't know for certain, because he's only had 2 conversations with her.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not. He doesn't really know everything yet, but I really hope that they will talk a lot more with each other. Maybe get some sort of confidentiality between each other, and in that regard, he can maybe save her from the team. I'm just gonna call him the team.
Yes, and then in return, hopefully, she can help the team
get into the 7.
Get an in, and take out some of the other assholes, or the company overall. Or
because they're kind of cute together, and I'm shipping them. I'm standing a good people.
Yeah, of course. I just thought of this is only the first season, so I'm not expecting them to take down the whole Vought company in this one, but maybe, like, it's way too early to say, of course, like, our expectations for the second season when we haven't seen the first one yet, but I'm sure there's a long way to go before they reach their goal and all of that. So yes, do you have anything
I just wanted to round the whole thing off by saying that this episode once again talks a lot about different thematics, and a lot of these horrible things we're going through, and a lot of, like, it's a very good commentary on what's going on in the world, and I really like that they're doing this, and they're really putting some spotlight into all of the horrible shit that's going down in the world.
Yeah. So you mean, like, for example, with rich corporations pressuring others into doing something, or like harassment, or
and with Maeve just trying to survive an abusive relationship, and
yes, it's
all of these different things, and of course this whole thing with Huey, and whether he should just commit all the way and go through all the horrible stuff, and are you ready to do this? Are you ready to, because this is what it looks like.
Yes, and Mother's Milk even reminded him there at the end that,
and you have to go through this. You have to see innocents getting killed by soups, and you can't help them. And you're just sitting there, and you cannot help these people.
Yes.
You have to know that you're dealing with this.
and play the long game. You have to play the long game.
Exactly.
So very important life lessons there. Some real stuff they're getting into in this series, and a lot of it. So we're digging that. But I think that's going to do it for our reaction and review of The Boys Season 1, Episode 3. Get some. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.